Hi, I'm Elizabeth Brown, the Kitchen Vixen, and on today's show, we're going to talk about the incredible edible egg and what makes eggs so incredible. We'll learn why eggs are the gold standard of all protein-rich foods, even how to incorporate eggs into our beauty routine. We're going to do a quick workout while we make some quick egg recipes, and even what to do with those egg cartons once all of our eggs are gone. There's so much to experience and learn when you watch me, the Kitchen Vixen. Now, before we delve into the which came first, the chicken or the egg science, we're going to make some hard-boiled eggs while we also grab a workout. Simon!
How you doing, Elizabeth? Nice
Hi.
to see you.
So today we're going to talk about what exercises are as basic as the egg. Because eggs contain, in the perfect proportion, all of your essential amino acids. And amino acids are used to make every cell of your body. They make digestive enzymes, so they help you break down food. And those same amino acids are used to rebuild and restore muscle after exercise. Okay, we have hard-boiled eggs on the stove, ready to go. So when we get home, we have a good snack. But in the meantime, in that 12 minutes, I want people to use their time efficiently. So show us a workout we can do in those 12 minutes.
Excellent. So we're going to just pick 3 exercises, fundamental movements in the body. And just sit down. Just put your hands in front just to give you a little bit of tension through the... Excellent. So Elizabeth is a highly trained athlete, and she's immediately going into a full push-up position. So as we go slowly down, there you go. I'm looking that her elbows stay below the shoulders. So what we're looking for is the back stays nice and straight. It's not rounded like that.
I always turn my hand. That's just my habit.
That's a natural rotation.
So you gave us gold standard exercises, and how does that relate to the egg?
So we know you've got 12 minutes. Probably what you're going to end up doing is like a circuit style. So we'll go from one exercise to the next to the next. So from a squat to a push-up to a pulling exercise. And while your legs are working, your upper body's getting some rest, and vice versa. So as we keep working around that circuit in the circle, there's your egg.
We definitely don't want to drink raw eggs. It will bind biotin, make it unavailable, and it might hurt our hair. So instead, a better option would be some of those hard-boiled eggs I made before we went and worked out. Okay, we're going to start with the veggie quiche because we want to make the crust first. And while that's cooking, we'll add our flour base. So we have gluten-free breadcrumbs. We're going to bake the quiche crust, and then we're going to chop the vegetables while the crust is baking. So we want all that moisture and all the spinach added to our flour mixture. And this is really something you can use for anything. I mean, if you wanted to make a meat pie, you know, again, we don't want to have a lot of extra empty calorie carbs. We're going to set it in the oven. The oven's set for 375. You just want to make sure you break the asparagus where it naturally breaks. I learned about this on Friends. And we'll chop our asparagus. Okay, so now we're going to add some mushrooms. We're doing shiitakes. And when I did my master's thesis, it was on the study of energy and water and weight management, and not just energy like calorie energy, but vibrational energy. So shiitake mushrooms are actually one of the highest vibrational foods, and they're also super nutritious. Mushrooms are one of the richest sources of vitamin D, and they're the only plant source of vitamin D, because vitamin D is usually found in animal products like our eggs. And these same eggs from pasture-raised hens contain up to 64% more vitamin D than your conventional eggs. And always eat the whole egg, because most of the nutrition is actually in the yolk and the protein. 60% of the protein is in the yolk. Next, we're going to add some broccoli, and broccoli is a cruciferous vegetable. You either love it or hate it. I chose a red onion. I like to add more color to my recipes, so the more color you can get, the better. Okay, now our crust is done, so let's take it out of the oven. And now we're going to add the ingredients for the filling. About 3/4 cup of cottage cheese. And we're just going to mix this with our vegetables and hope that it will fit into the pie tin. This is our quiche filling. We're going to stick it in the same oven, set at 375 for about 30 minutes. You're going to be left with some egg cartons, so you can do like I do and use them as boot supports. Keep in mind, don't buy styrofoam, it never breaks down. But in this case, we're reusing our egg cartons to keep my boots upright. They look nice, and I get to repurpose those cartons. So it's a win-win for me and the environment. So your eggs are they pasture raised?
Yes, they are pasteurized. They go everywhere. Gym, party, aerobics. They go yoga.
Oh, I love
They
it.
go meditation
These are eggs
class.
after my own heart.
They
Okay.
go Zumba chicken.
Okay, so I brought my own cart.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, we're at the farmer's market and we're here to restock our good pasture-raised eggs. And as I've learned from our egg farmer, there are different levels of pasture-raised. They all get to be outside, but some of them have the best diets. They get to eat the grasses, the sprouts, and they even go to the gym apparently. And when you come to the farmer's market, one of my favorite things is that you can bring your own egg carton. You can't do that in the grocery store. So we want to combine the whites with some lemon juice and honey. You simply whisk it together and apply it to your face and let set for about 15 minutes and you get a nice firming, antibacterial, astringent face mask. And with the hair mask, we do the same thing. We combine a bunch of egg yolks, we whip them up, and we apply them through our hair and let that set for up to 30 minutes. I used to sleep in my hair mask, so whatever works for you. So this is done. Looks lovely. The serving is 1/4 of the quiche, 335 calories, 18 grams of muscle-building protein, 5 grams of fiber, and 300 milligrams of those wonderful coveted omega-3 fats, thanks to those pasture-raised eggs. Oh my God, it's delicious. The crust is perfect. Each show will use nutrition science as the jumping off point, intertwined with recipes, a relative fitness element, and a lifestyle hack. Think Alton Brown meets Jillian Michaels meets Martha Stewart. Blueberries are especially protective in the brain. Foods such as blueberries, red raspberries, and strawberries, and even flowers like petunias and pansies. Not only do anthocyanins add beautiful color and flavor, but they also give the food strength, because anthocyanins are very large chemical structures that are capable of donating more than one electron to oxygen-free radicals. And when it comes to fitness, all exercise is great for mental health, but ballroom dancing has been shown to stave off Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. If you drop a blueberry on your white shirt and think, well, that's ruined, fear not, the Kitchen Vixen's got your back and your front, and we'll teach you the whole fabric dyeing process while we make an antioxidant-rich blueberry juice and even a SoCal spa-inspired body scrub. If you cut a carrot crosswise, you'll notice how it looks like the iris of an eye, which is ironic because carrots have always been associated with eye health. Sometimes you can tell which body part is affected by a particular food just by looking at it. When you cut a carrot crosswise, notice how it looks like the iris of an eye, which stands to reason because carrots are rich in beta-carotene and lutein, both of which have been shown to help protect night vision and prevent macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness. I've been shooting a bow and arrow since about the time I could walk, and being familiar with the sport of archery helped me to think about its application in eye health. Turns out I'm not the only one. Several studies have shown a link between archery and response time to moving objects, eye muscle strength, and visual acuity. Being Scottish, the birthplace of golf, and a country with an affinity for salmon, I was certain a connection could be made. Golf is a great all-over body workout which also helps develop mental acuity and eye-hand coordination. Salmon has the same effect on brain health and overall performance. Here's the ocean. There's a lot of fish in there. Let's go get one. Maybe not. And if my golf swing is a little rusty, fear not. My baby brother is a personal trainer for golf pros who can show us exercises to help improve our golf game. Thank you for joining me, Elizabeth Brown, the Kitchen Vixen, on a food science-y, fun cooking, life hacking journey. The Kitchen Vixen is out to save the world, one energy-enhancing, disease-fighting recipe at a time. She's a superhero of sorts, and not the other kind of vixen.